Hey fam, you might not want to hear this, but I bet you've been procrastinating on something that's really important to you because your to-do list system just isn't working as smoothly as it could. Well, get ready to level up your life because we're going to talk about Todoist, an app that has massively improved the way I plan and take action on everything I need to do and how it can do the same for you. I'm John, this is the Elder Wand, and welcome back to the channel where we discuss my best tips and tools to help empower you to live your best life and have fun doing it. Over the next few minutes, you're going to learn 1, how Todoist can make your life easier, 2, a quick overview of how to use it, and 3, my best tips and tricks that I've learned after using the app for 4 years. And by watching this video, you're improving your life by working on your productivity life pillar. So stick around to the very end to see how many experience points you gained. Todoist is my go-to app for keeping track of everything that I need to do. It's incredibly easy to add tasks and organize them, and here's a quick example. Want to remember to eat ice cream with your dog Bobo every Saturday at 2 p.m.? Or how about to beat that endgame boss next Thursday? Just type it out and then bam, you're done. You'll now have that added to your to-do list and you'll be reminded of that task on that day. And you can do this on your phone or your computer. And what's really dope is the flexibility that this app has. I've found that Todoist has made my life easier by allowing me to do 3 things. First, you can set a reminder for you to do a task at a specific time, like the example that we gave with Bobo just earlier. Second, you can create a list of things you need to track or do, like the names of those 4 hobbits that you're trying to find because they stole your boss's jewelry. And third, for project management, like managing all the steps involved with dividing your soul into 8 parts, putting those soul pieces into random objects, and killing the chosen one who's just trying to rain on your parade. And I'm not even sponsored by Todoist, but you know, if you're looking for a guy, I know one. It's me. So number 2, now that you understand how Todoist can be helpful for you, here's how to use it. You can create a project by clicking here. I recommend starting by creating projects that align with the main areas of your life, or as I like to call them, my core life pillars. That's myself, my relationships, my career, and my legacy, or the impact that I have on the world around me. But you could also have these be work projects or anything else. I'll create an example project first, and then I'll show you mine after. So let's keep this relatable and create a career-focused project called, Galactic Conquest. Then click to add a task. Let's add, build an army of clones that can be used to destroy my enemies at a moment's notice. But that task is really complex, so let's add some subtasks within it, like build a lab capable of producing thousands of clones, and batch cook like 10 tons of chicken soup because they're gonna be hungry. Oh, and buy 1 million diapers because when they're babies, let's be real, they're gonna be messier than Jabba the Hutt's lair. And you can add a section within a project to better organize your tasks. So let's create a fun section because everyone needs to have a little bit of fun. And let's add, get some drinks with Boba Fett under the fun section. Then you can set priorities by using these flags here. So let's make drinks with Boba Fett the most important, which will bring it to the very top of the list. So now you know how to add a project, a section, a task, as well as set deadlines, recurring tasks, and priorities for those tasks. And it's super user-friendly, so often you can just type what you want and it'll work most of the time. Like, use the Death Star to blow up a planet on the 3rd Friday of every month. And look at that, it worked. Finally, let me show you how to view your task. If you create a task without a project, it goes into something called your inbox, which is just the default waiting zone for your task. Totally okay to let your tasks sit here if they don't need to be sorted, or if you're just planning to get them done pretty quickly. Otherwise, it is nice to organize them in project. Next, you have your today view, which shows you everything you have set for today, ordered by deadline and priority. Finally, the upcoming area lets you scroll through multiple days, and here it's just really easy to drag a task so you can quickly reschedule it. So I love to use this view when I know I'm gonna postpone tasks to different days. If you found this helpful so far and you wanna learn more about self-improvement and mental health tips, subscribe so you don't miss my other videos. Also, I heard that people who hit the notification bell to see when my videos go live are capable of ruling the galaxy, preferably as a father-son combo kind of thing. Also, I have a Discord server where you can meet other amazing people interested in living their best lives and achieving their dreams. And the first 1,000 people who join will be given the special role of champion, which will give them exclusive access to perks like a private channel with other champions and myself. But anyways, let's let's jump into the final point. I've been using this app for 4 years, so please take everything I know. I'm like the old wizard who's like, please, it's dangerous to go alone. So here's a list of everything that I've learned, except it's only on one app that helps you organize all the things that you need to get done. And oh my God, I'm just realizing right now that in a video game that's called a quest log, if someone out there is a programmer and you make an app that's a to-do list app called quest log, please call me and give me some credit, because that is such a good idea. Anyways, let's get to the tips. First, you gotta customize this bad boy. Click your icon in the top right, go to settings, theme, and come on, how do you not go to dark mode? Then go to karma, which is the gamification side of Todoist. You get these karma points for doing tasks, and you can set goals like doing 5 tasks a day, which gets you daily streaks so you can kind of track your progress. Here you can set a daily task goal, mark days off if needed, like if you don't want to do tasks over the weekend. And what's awesome is that at the end of the year, you get this email that summarizes everything you've accomplished, like the total number of tasks you've done all year, as well as your most productive day and hour of the week. So it's pretty cool. Second, let me show you how I structure my Todoist for inspiration, or you can just copy it. I have myself, my relationships, my YouTube, my legacy, and my lists. Under myself, I have sections for mental, physical, financial, and spiritual health, as well as my hobbies and my morning routine. Under relationships, I have my family, my partner, and my friends. And for my YouTube, I really like the board view, as it's more of like a project-oriented way to see your tasks across different categories. Then I have my legacy, which relates to the impact that I'm having on the world around me and the legacy that I'd like to leave behind. And finally, I have some lists in here for things like groceries and shopping. Next, creating a routine on here is super easy. For example, if you wanted to start, a new morning routine or a new evening routine, create a section or project for your routine and add daily tasks under it that you can check off each day so that you build the habit until you can just remove it from Todoist entirely. Similarly, you can create a template with predefined tasks that you can copy and paste as needed. So if it's not a routine that needs to get done every day, a template's pretty good for that. And Todoist has their own templates with everything from writing a book to packing for travel to bug track. And no, I was also very sad to learn that bug tracking is not about tracking bugs out in the wild like a Pokemon catcher. It's about coding or whatever. I know, I'm sad. There are also some great options for viewing your tasks no matter where you are. You can add a Chrome extension to view them while browsing, and you can add a widget on your phone screen to view your lists on the fly as well, which I really like. It just makes it super easy to view my tasks and mark them off. And you can even tell Google to add a task on your Todoist. Todoist integrates with Google Calendar so that when you create an event or a reminder on your calendar, it adds it as a task on Todoist. And if you add a specific task on Todoist, it'll add it to your calendar. I found this really cool and useful at times, but sometimes I found it annoying because I didn't always want things on my calendar. Next tip, I recommend creating every task as an action, so it gives you clarity on what you need to do. And for your priority flags, I highly recommend the Eisenhower matrix, which is a method for organizing and prioritizing your tasks. Flag 1 is for tasks that are urgent and important, like call the fire department because your house is literally on fire right now, aka things that you need to do right away. Flag number 2 is for tasks that are not urgent but important, like exercising or meditating each day, aka things that you should schedule time for. And flag 3 is for tasks that are urgent but not important, like your boss's urgent deadline to attack that plumber who's trying to save a princess, aka things you should try to delegate or just do later on. And flag number 4 is for tasks that are not urgent and not important, like rewriting this script for the 100th time, John. Oh my God, this got weirdly personal, and I feel like I'm breaking the fourth wall or something. Anyways, these are tasks you should try to remove entirely from your Todoist. Okay, now some text-related tips. You can add a hyperlink to a task by copying and pasting a link, typing parentheses, and then whatever you want. So let's do read this before wearing evil gold ring. And you can type double asterisks around a word to create bold text and a single asterisk to create italics. Finally, there is a pro version of the app which raises your number of projects from 5 to 300, grants you larger file upload space, more filters for organizing your tasks, and unlimited activity history so you can see everything that you've accomplished in the past. It costs $3 a month right now, and after having this for about a year or two, I found that it's not necessary for most people's usage. So invest those $3 in an index fund or something. There are plenty of other little tips and hacks for Todoist, but I haven't found any of the other ones as useful, so I thought, why waste your time? So now you know how Todoist can make your life easier with its super user-friendly to-do list features, how to use it, and my best tips and tricks for getting the most out of the app. But let's take a step back and remember why you're watching this video. You're probably interested in being a bit more productive and organized. So this isn't about using Todoist then, or using it exactly how I do, but it's about finding a system that works for you and makes your life easier. So if that's still pen and paper, then do that. Don't get bogged down with all the to-do list apps and options out there, or with structuring it as detailed as I do, and just do something that works for you. And congrats on watching to the end, because you just gained experience points for your productivity pillar. So let's see how much you got. Oh, look at you. Very nice. Remember, whether you know this or not, you are extraordinarily unique. You are profoundly loved, and you are gonna shake the very foundations of this world with your greatness. I'm John, you've just leveled up, and I'll see you in the next one.